So what's a crazy story that you know, out of all the time you've been in the industry?
I got a zillion of them.
Yeah.
Crazy story. So there was a time in the past when I worked for one of the big MSOs. They expected us to put on a used roof. Like literally, there we submitted the estimate for roof replacement, and it came back because you have to submit that, right? You've got bring it in, you go through your disassembly, damage assessment, write the estimate. Clock's ticking the moment the car drops off, and you have to submit it. You have to lock it so that the insurance can see what you submitted, and they send back a change request, and they came back with a used
With a junkyard roof.
with a used roof,
Yeah.
and suddenly
On a car that was already totaled out, by the way.
and suddenly that just like I was saying earlier, now I'm frustrated with the insurance. Here I am as the repair shop, but I'm upset with the person who gave me this work. They sent the assignment to us. They told the customer we would handle everything. And even then, I'm not putting on a used roof.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah. What'd you end up doing?
I think the car ended up totaling, but you still had to jump through hoops.
Yeah.
You had to go in and basically plea your innocence
Wow.
just to
When you're in contract with them.
just to do what's right.
I've got a crazy story. We get a Tahoe that gets brought in, and it's got bullet holes down the side of this thing. And so, guy comes in, sign, repair authorization and stuff, and I was like, bro,
Yeah.
what
You
happened?
got shot at.
What happened? He's, car was parked in the back of in my backyard, and just caught a stray bullet or two. Oh, that's cool.
In the backyard.
He said it was in the backyard.
Bullet or two.
How's your house?
Yeah. So like, that's wild, dude. That's crazy. So we bring it in, disassemble it, do our assessment. There's bullet holes going in and out of the car. There's blood in the car. And we're like, whoa,
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with this one. We ended up bringing the customer in, and had to
I dealt with one that was like that. So when I was doing rental cars, because crimes happen in rental cars,
Yeah.
that somebody got killed in a shootout in a rental
No.
car, and the parts of the skull and the brain were sitting on the back seat
That is
at the rental car company, and it was parked there in their damage section.
Yeah.
I just happened to walk by it.
That-
Bullet holes and a piece of somebody's skull and brains and blood everywhere, and
that is a
I
bad
was
day in
just
the
like,
collision
oh
world.
my god,
Now the bad part of that,
I've experienced that too.
you have.
Yeah.
crazy.
The part that's really gross about that, and will always make me think twice about renting cars, is that got cleaned up and put back out on. Yeah. So we had the same thing, and we replaced a seat and got rid of the smell, and like it was a gross one. It was for a rental company, and then they just put it right back in their line to rent it out, and I'm like,
Dude.
Bruh.
bro, there's some like mom with 3 kids just like driving, not having
Hey, we're
no
on
idea.
vacation. Let's go to Applebee's. That's someone's
Having no
burger in this car.
idea that there was like brain matter on the chair that your 3-year-old's sitting in.
Yeah,
That's gross.
that is. Yeah, this was one. The car was towed in. It never should have came, but it was towed in. And I remember on 2 different instances, I had to go out to it to furnish photos to the insurance company.
Yeah.
The first one they claimed, oh, those aren't clear enough. we need clearer pictures. And yeah, it was like, I want to say that was like year 1, year 2 of me being in this industry.
You're like, whoa.
So until you said that,
This
I
is
was
what
like,
this is about here.
yeah,
We had a big goose that flew. It was all over the news that some guy was going down the road and a goose.
killing Canadian geese.
No, this goose went through the windshield and just obliterated the interior.
Just
blood.
explosion.
I had a guy.
Pulp Fiction. Just
Yeah, everywhere. And it got on Facebook, and people started tagging body shops. And Barb got a phone call from this guy, and she put it on. I'm like, Barb, he's about to he's about to take it to another body shop. I'm gonna stop him so we can come to here. And I'm like, no, I don't want that car here. That's disgusting. Like, it's totaled.
Yeah.
Like, every single inch of the interior is going to have to be replaced.
Yeah, I had a guy like that, and white Mercedes, all white leather interior, and I mean white interior. Was driving down the interstate, turkey flew across, and same thing, through the windshield and just annihilated. He looked like he got into a brawl with somebody. It just beat the crap out of him.
It hit the guy.
It hit the guy. I don't know if it was glass or turkey flapping and flopping or what, but same thing. Mercedes with white interior just like exploded with turkey guts, blood,
Totaled?
turkey feathers. Yeah, he was like, I'm not driving this car. You're total on it, I promise.
I got one.
Yeah, that one was pretty wild too.
Have you guys, without naming names, will protect their identity? Have you guys ever worked on any notary people, celebrity, famous, anybody like that? Come in, brought their car into the shop, get repairs done?
No, not really. Not really.
So I found out today that one of our current customers, he's an author. He's a published author. He writes books. He's working on another one right now.
Really?
Yeah. Friday was his birthday. That's super cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
We had one guy that, I don't know if he's like a borderline celebrity.
Yeah.
We had another guy years ago that was like a I mean, when he showed up, it was like it was just, you could tell he's just not from around here.
Okay.
Like, I think it was Brazilian and beautiful hair, like everything chiseled out, like, and it was like,
I'm picturing somebody.
the hair blowing. He was a helicopter pilot for what is Dubai, like for Princess and
Okay.
Like the Saudi princess.
Like,
Yeah, like-
family and stuff. Huh?
yeah, like he would go and pick up horses and take it from one place to another place because they had the money to just move horses around wherever.
Via air.
Yeah, via.
Probably.
He had, and so this guy's like, yeah, I make a ton of money
Picking up horses.
working 6 months out of a year. He goes to Dubai because I live like a king and I get whatever I want, and then I get a bunch of money. I come back here. He was a single dude. He always brought us like some of the coolest stuff, like really unique, one-off
Chocolate.
chocolate. I got this Dubai chocolate. No, he'd bring these like low mile dirt bikes that are like from the 70s and like nothing wrong with them, and he was so OCD, like, and it was like he'd bring us
To show?
well, these were on his wall. He's like, yeah, I put these on my wall in my living room. I'm like,
Full motorcycles, huh?
and so he would have like a couple little chips, and he'd be like, I want to redo everything. And then he would have us source out the decals from the correct place. And like
Period correct.
yeah, he would bring little weird stuff. It's like you would just, I felt like Pawn Stars there for a while. Like,
Yeah.
where did you get this? You know?
Just freak it. Well, you paid it for me? Restore it for
Were you bringing in experts to it?
Yeah.
Come up with a-
Hold on, I don't know a lot about this, but I know somebody that does. Come on.
Yeah.
I remember last year I worked on somebody's vehicle who's Kansas native, but he was an actor, and he was an actor, and he was in a movie with Tom Cruise.
Who?
I forget his name. But I looked him up on IMDb. I was like, oh shit, that's him.
That's him.
So
That's
apparently from here, moved to California, did that whole thing, and then retired from showbiz.
That's
And I put a fender on his truck.
I put a fender on his truck. We work for the most tattooed guy. I think he won some kind of an award for being. He lives here in Wichita.
Machine Gun Kelly?
No,
The leopard guy?
no, he's. Yeah, I've seen more than I should.
Like Guinness World Record?
Yeah, like
holder?
like goes to conventions and like.
And this is he has this on his body?
Oh yeah, head to toe. I'm like he's.
Eyelids and everything, huh?
He dropped his drawers when he was right in the front office. I was like, bro, what are you doing?
This is a lobby.
Dropped his chores.
Bro,
swear it's tattooed.
he wears a thong all the time and like will just jump on a bicycle and go riding because he knows the Kansas state laws. He is a rambunctious like. He is always wanting to get in like. He'll yell at cops and stuff but he's a cool.
A heck of a character.
He does. Like, there's videos online right now of him riding and getting hassled by cops. He's like, I know my rights. I can wear a thong if I want to in public. And it's like, okay, dude.
Yeah.
But he'd come in and have us work on.
I wonder what it's like to go throughout life with that level of freedom.
That level of just like, just drop my drawers. He did. We were in the office and we were talking about tattoos and he's like, yeah, it is. And he started showing me and all of a sudden he pulls his pants down. I'm like, whoa. Like, and he's like, yeah, right here. He started showing me his inner thigh. There was, he's showing me something. I'm like,
Inner thigh, huh?
bro, what are we doing here? I don't want to get to know you that well.
Yeah. We just met.
Yeah.
We're just a body shop.
We're just a body shop. So, hey, as we're wrapping this thing up, Dustin, thanks a whole bunch for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys.
I know you weren't expecting to jump in, but when you said you're going to be in town, I was like,
Perfect opportunity.
let's go. So, thanks for everybody tuning in. We don't have a name for this thing. We're just kind of figuring out what we want to do here. We would love to hear some input from you guys, what you guys want to hear, what you guys want us to talk about. We're just going to have some fun and talk about the collision industry that we love and hate.
Amen to that.
I love it.
Let's go.